In March 2014, the London School of Economics welcomed over 300 guests to celebrate the opening of the Women's Library Reading Room. The Women's Library will provide access to a collection that spans 150 years of women's history. The archive is a unique record of significant political, economic and social changes for women. The reading room was opened by former Irish President Mary Robinson.
I'm delighted to have this wonderful opportunity to return to the London School of Economics, to be part of an occasion when an important element of her story is being rightly treasured and enshrined as history in this great institution. I think it's really important that we honour, value, treasure, read about and learn from the struggle of women earlier, and I really honour that struggle.
We're hugely excited to have the Women's Library at the LSE because it meshes with other collections that we held on the history of radical politics, on gender issues, on struggles over sexuality. And so it complements the work that we were already doing, but it also enables us to build a more complete collection and reach a wider audience.
To celebrate, we thought we'd recreate one of the suffragette marches that took place on LSE campus, which was the headquarters of the suffragette movement. Today we chose to highlight representation of women. It's a very broad theme, but we particularly focused on the representation of women of colour, women in the media and women in positions of power.
Power to the women.
Women's historians from all around Britain and indeed all around the world use this collection, and we want to provide them with an outstanding facility.
We're going to convert what will become our old archives reading room into an outreach room where we can bring in students, say from school or our own LSE students, to work with some of the beautiful artefacts from the collection. And then after that we're going to develop an exhibition area near the front of the library, and all of these will be open to the public.
It is so terrific that we've been able to help preserve 400 years of women's history across Europe. So it's very exciting that Citi can sponsor this event and sponsor the launch of the library. And we hope that the public access that this provides would be just a terrific benefit for women and men, the entire culture and society. So we're very happy to be here tonight.
I think it feels like it belongs here, and I'm glad that it was able to be saved. Fighting for women's rights, fighting for feminist rights, fighting for social justice in the wider context is still incredibly relevant in this country and worldwide. And that's why it's exciting to bring it, I think, to LSE, which is an international university. It's not just focused on the UK. And tying it into the wider collections of the library here.
As women's officer, I'm just very proud, very, very proud. There's someone walking around with an iPad with Emily Davison's return ticket. It's just things like that you can read about, but having it at your doorstep is you just can't compare.
I think it's very important to remember the suffragettes because they went through hell and high water to get the vote for women. But it's also something that we need to work on and grow from.
I want women who have felt themselves outside history to be written back into history, in the words of the Irish poet Evan Boland, finding a voice where they found a vision.
Power to the women.